Let's get away from the trans stuff because we need a palate cleanser, guys. We need we need some Sydney Sweeney in our lives. So this comes to us from GQ, and that is Sydney Sweeney. And she's holding a box that says Squatch, Sydney's Bathwater Bliss. And she is now going to be selling soap. Oh, no, sorry. Her used bathwater. Is it soap made out of her used bathwater? Okay. Settle down, it says. She's teamed up with Dr. Squatch to make a limited edition soap infused with actual droplets of her bathwater. In this exclusive interview, she tells us why. I mean, I don't need her to tell me why. I think we all know people will buy this because it's just so ridiculous. Max K says simping has gone way too far. The internet is incapable of being normal. Well, I mean, we found that out tonight. Oh, about Sydney Sweeney. Well, that too. When she hosted SNL last year, conservative media figures crowed that her décolletage signaled the death of woke after a photograph of her sunbathing on a boat went viral. We need to check this. Sydney Sweeney claps back at body shaming comments after viral bikini pics. That one? People were body shaming that? What? Are we kidding? What? I'm so confused. How is that bad? Commenters chimed in with bizarre and lewd remarks. Well, welcome to the internet, GQ. Is this your first day, Paula Mejia? As hyper-visible public figure, Sweeney has said that she has come to terms with being unable to control her image and comments about her appearance. Congratulations, Sydney Sweeney. You have understood the internet. Many women do not understand it. So it's a constant struggle for them, and they continue to fight against the tide instead of just embrace it, particularly among her predominantly male fan base. But Sydney Sweeney hasn't eschewed the internet completely. Instead, she's trying a different tack, being in on the joke, perhaps in a way that comes with a paycheck. I don't see this as a joke. I see this as shit. Yeah, there's an infinite amount of simps out there that will buy this shit, or people that will buy it. Here's an idea. What's the best white elephant gift you could get somebody for like a group of buddies? This would be a one-of-a-kind hysterical gift to open up at Christmas in a white elephant. This would be like, holy shit, that's the Sydney Sweeney soap. I know it's not a joke, Will the fans. I know. I feel like this is just like one of those items that's just like, it's like so stupid that it's actually awesome. Jason Cookman says, what is a white elephant? It's like when you have like a bunch of people and you all like open each other's gifts, and then you can steal the gift from another person or trade a gift or open a new gift. That whole thing. There are different names for it, but I like to use the one that Microsoft shames. We got last fall when Sweeney dropped a saucy ad for the male personal care brand Dr. Squatch that featured her soaking in a bathtub while calling viewers dirty little boys. Horny fans took notice. Wait, okay, so she's allowed to do this and it's fine, but when people are weird to her, it's not fine. Horny fans took notice and specifically began clamoring for a taste of her bathwater. All right, be honest, guys. Who in the chat wanted to drink the bathwater? Be honest. Be honest. There you go. D-Mag, the first honest person. Dementia Sweets. Well, Dementia Sweets ordered to buy the bar of soap. So, Jeremy's dream sister, Dementia Sweets. Gamers Republic. I plead the fifth. Sweeney tells GQ that she definitely was not aware of the erotic implications around her bathtub water. You've got to be kidding me. Is she retarded or is she ignorant to reality? Because, come on. Until I started seeing it in my own comments. But she obliged. Sweeney is now selling a bar soap for Dr. Squatch, the same brand that once featured Nick Cannon poking fun at himself, searing 12 children in an ad for ball care products made from pine bark extract, sand, and naturally actual droplets of her dirty bathwater. Oh, wait, I thought they were talking about Nick Cannon's ball care. I was like, wait, what? Siring? Siring? What is siring? In a nod to her Pacific Northwest roots, it's also meant to evoke the smell of Douglas fir trees and moss. We're sure the internet will be totally chill about this one too. Guys, I'm not even joking when I say this is going to sell like hotcakes. This is going to be one of the best selling items of 2025. I'm not even joking. Like, I kind of want to buy one just like as a joke, but I'm not like clamoring for it. I just think this would be like maybe on the YouTube channel, like to open it up as like a segment to talk about it and laugh about it, or to gift it to a buddy as a joke. Like, this is like the perfect gift for that. Just being honest. LBC Andrew says Hypnotic already ordered 20. You guys, it is as a joke. I swear. It's a joke. It's a joke. You can't because it sold out, says Dementia Sweets. And that's the other thing. This, once it does sell out, assuming it did, it's going to go on eBay for disgusting amounts of money. In fact, let's go check right now. Hold on. We have 12 watchers for a bar of soap pre-sale, $100 or best offer. That's all we have so far here. Sweeney spoke briefly with GQ about the product, growing up in the Pacific Northwest, and why she thinks dirty bathwater may be in the zeitgeist. This interview has been condensed for clarity and length. Were you surprised by this very particular request for bathwater, or did it have you feeling this might happen? I honestly think it's really fun. Full circle moment, because fans always joke about wanting my bathwater. I was like, this is just such a cool way to have a conversation with an audience and give them what they want. Bullshit. You saw dollar signs and you ran. Come on. But then also hopefully encourage them to take care of themselves in a healthy way. I mean, that's the other thing. This is completely harmless. That's what's so great about it. It's the American dream. She's living the American dream right now. Did you see Saltburn? I wonder if you might be why drinking someone's bathwater is still in the zeitgeist. I did. Honestly, it's probably been a huge catalyst for it. The hell is Saltburn? I'm assuming it's a movie where they drink bathwater, which that's weird. What has it been like for you to grapple as a public figure with a fan base that can have a cartoon wolf going awooga feeling to it sometimes? I mean, she's a smoking hot girl. That happens if she walks down the street, even if she wasn't famous. People would be hollering, hooting, and whistling at her. Like, welcome to Earth, first day. I have a really amazing group of friends and family that are not really in the industry, and they just keep me very grounded and humbled. And whenever I'm not doing press or working on a set or anything, I go back and my life's normal. So I think it's finding a really healthy balance. And then also just kind of taking it day by day. I think because I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, I love being outside. My go-to isn't, oh, I want to go sit on the couch and watch TV and scroll my phone. It's, I want to go outside. I want to go jet skiing. I want to go build a treehouse. I want to go hiking. I want to go on an adventure. Having that ingrained in me has always really helped. Okay. You might be one of the only people in history to start and then actually finish building a treehouse. Laughs. This is a funny story. My parents were really, really cool because they always wanted me to be very independent and hands-on. And so they'd give me the tools and then I'd have to do it. So I built a treehouse. I mean, it wasn't even something crazy. It was just a platform with some railings and a ladder, but I had a rope that would dolly all my tools up, and I felt really cool as a fourth grader doing this. It's pretty impressive. All alone? Why wouldn't your parents help you? That's kind of dick. Like, as a dad, I would want to do that with my daughter. I wouldn't want to doing it alone. What the hell? Yeah, M. Pepe says BS. Exactly. I finished building it and then I painted it. I don't even remember what I painted, but I was very, very proud of it. I remember walking in, just telling my parents all about it and showed them the paint from my art room that was washable paint. I remember waking up the next day, and the entire tree and the ground beneath was just covered with all the paint. And my beautiful mural had just completely washed off. I was so sad. I also don't this story. Yeah, she definitely grew up very rich. She definitely did. The interview goes on and on and on. Let's see. Why do you think women's bathwater has such a powerful and erotic draw for people? Because women are awesome? Maybe. Maybe. Would you guys buy a bar of soap from failed journalists out there? Anyone? Bueller? Do you see the concept of selling your bathwater as wrestling back power? Wrestling back power? As wrestling back power for yourself in terms of your image? Yes, of course. It's funny. And there are a lot of different plays that are in motion at the time. My hope is that it just gets guys to think about taking care of themselves and cleaning themselves with some healthy products. Yeah, I bet. Giveaway, new and extremely limited. Sydney's. What? No, I'm good. Enter for a chance to win the only brick made with Sydney Sweeney's very own. So they get you to come to the site and hope that you buy other. What the hell? Mike Tyson moisturizer made with his sweat. So they advertise enter to win it, but you can't buy it anywhere. It doesn't even say sold out. What a terrible website. It should at least say sold out. This is them trying to get you to buy the other stuff because they don't have what everyone's talking about. The world's getting weirder. Yeah, this is getting really weird. Mike Tyson's sweat moisture. Albatross for the 2. You too can smell like Sydney's Sweeney. Eric Jenkins for 2. What degenerate would buy that soap? I'll take 2. Dude, I'm telling you, if it was available on the website right now for a price that was like, if it was like 10 or 15 bucks for a bar, I'd be like, maybe even, I might even go 20 bucks for a bar of it just for like the uniqueness of it. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. And I don't know what I'll do with it, but I do want to participate in this because I think it's funny. It's $8 a bar. Yeah, I would have bought one if it was there. Smells like morning wood, it says. I see what they did there. 100 winners. Dude, there's going to be like hundreds of thousands of entries for that. 100 winners. That is the shittiest. It's soap. They could have given away more than 100 bars of soap. Come on. Elite Neo for the 20 banger. That Dr. Squatch Dirty Little Boys commercial featuring Sydney was quite the product push. A men's product with ads designed to appeal to men? What a concept. Smash. Perhaps you should play it to refresh our memories. Body wash.
Let's face it, guys only want one thing.
Wish I had something natural instead of this synthetic body wash. Sydney Sweeney Body Wash Genie?
Dr. Squatch Natural Body Wash for Men. They're tired of smelling thirsty.
Sydney Sweeney. Holy coconuts! It even smells natural.
And it's moisturizing. At the end of the day, they just want to crack open a natural one with the boys.
Sydney Sweeney Body Wash Genie.
Dr. Squatch Body Wash for men who prefer natural.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, here's the thing. Like Sydney Sweeney, her face might not be the most beautiful face in the world. It's a very cute face, but her body is absolutely slamming. It is. Gamers Republic says, "Where's the tub ad?" I don't see a tub ad. Is there another one?
Hello, you dirty little boys. Are you interested in my body? Wash? Well, you can't have it. Because this isn't for boys, it's for men. This is Dr. Squatch Natural Body Wash. With long-lasting natural aromas like wood barrel bourbon, pine tar, coconut castaway, and fresh falls, you'll finally get the attention you deserve. So go to drsquatch.com today and quit being a dirty little boy.
So that was a thing. Nightmare says this feels like porn acting. And damn. Eric Jenkins for the two banger says, I'll fight a damn bear for that soap. Fucking love this guy. Nightmare for two. Does Mrs. Smash know you're buying this? No, she doesn't typically know when I buy stuff. She just sees when it shows up at the house and she just rolls her eyes at it. It's typically how it goes around here. But to be fair, she also buys really crazy, stupid shit. It shows up typically from Temu. And at the door, there's like just a million just shit from Temu, like weekly. And I was like, what is this garbage? So she can never really get at me because I can just be like, look at all the shit you buy. Don't get mad at me. Just in time for the two. I will only drink fresh squeezed Sweeney water. Bro. As Hypno would say, you need to repent.
Time to repent. Repent, oh Danny boy.
God damn. Just in time with some banger comments tonight. The Banana Prince for the two. I'd like my Sweeney shaken, not stirred. Black Hatchet production for the five banger. Sydney is for dudes who's never seen a natural hot chick before. I mean, I see where you're coming from with that, but I would also argue like I have a very natural hot chick as a wife, but I am not dead. Like I can look at Sydney Sweeney and be like, yeah, she's hot. I'm not gonna lie and be like she's ugly. I'm married like that. No, what?